Good morning. We're here on another adventure today, continuing this like celebration of 250th of America, even though America sucks right now. But we're gonna check out historical Philly today. It is the 250th anniversary of Philadelphia, of course, and the last time I did anything historic was elementary school. So we wanted to do a historic tour anyways. Like, I was thinking of self-guided, but it's cool because we're gonna go see the Philly captain and get his tour, which should be really fun. Looking forward to it. So again, it's such a weird time in America right now because we want to enjoy the past accomplishments, but as we know, as if you saw the DC video that I did, it's a weird timeline. We don't support what's happening with a lot of America right now. So we're gonna celebrate some of the history, and also it'll be nice to see a local side of it because he's a Philly captain. He is a local through and through. We just passed by a comic store on our walk, and what did you start doing?
I said, next thing on TJ's list is to go through all the comic book stores in the tri-state area.
When we arrived for the tour, it was so fun already seeing people getting their shirts autographed by the Philly captain. He spent some time hanging out, chatting with everyone, as people continued to gather little by little for the tour.
Why do people live in Delaware? It's so, no offense. and people go, well, it's tax-free shopping. That's why we live in Wilmington. And that makes perfect sense, tax-free shopping. But
I do have a cousin who lives in Delaware and loves it, so people can find community there sometimes.
if you came back here in 1776, some of these buildings would still be up. Not all of them. Not those things, some of them. But if you came here in like 1999, they were filming a reality TV show right here on the corner. This is the real world, Philadelphia house. Ooh, and to get drunk and come down here on quite a few Saturday nights. And our whole goal was to get in the house to be on the show. And my one friend Larry did get on the show, and he did get into a fight. We couldn't get into the building because they had security guards standing outside because jerk-offs like me and my friends would come in. We ended up having a trolley delay, so our wonderful tour guide guided us around the surrounding blocks while we were waiting to share some bonus history. That peaceful, surrounded by the bees. Now over there is a large number 1. You see that big number 1? And that's because in Philadelphia right now, we are celebrating 52 weeks of first that happened. And the man who started the Marines, his name is Samuel Nichols, he was a fighting Quaker. Now the reason, one of the things we were fighting for in the Revolutionary War was religious freedom. And you can't have religious freedom if you have to all go to the same church, the Church of England. So one of the reasons why William Penn came to Pennsylvania was the King of England was just sick of like all these hippie Quakers, and they wanted to abolish slavery, and they wanted to do all these things. And if you weren't practicing as a Church of England and you were a Quaker, you would get arrested. William Penn spent more time in the Tower of London than he did in Philadelphia, just to practice his freedom. People buried in sections where there's no headstones. In 1790, we had the yellow fever epidemic, and it came from, I think they say it came from slave ships from Africa, and it happened over at Docks Creek. People were getting the yellow fever, and it just went all over the city, and people were dying from it. And they had nowhere to bury anybody, so they just started burying people in the parks. We're going to see Washington Square today. That's a mass burial ground. I think Franklin Square, there's some dead bodies.
Just like in Boston.
That somebody looks it up.
Same. Mass burial ground. There you have it.
Yeah, all you YouTubers, here he comes. Here, I'll stop him.
It's Americana.
Star Wars show.
Yeah, it's patriotic.
There he is.
What are you gonna do? got a problem with it?
There he is.
Oh, it's gonna get confused. He doesn't know where to go. It's
Oh,
confused.
he's got the sign. All right.
It's literally confused. It's stupid. Yeah, it's dumb. It doesn't.
Here, Buzz.
No, it doesn't
There you go.
know.
I got you, bud. Yeah, this way. This way. This way.
Someone's lunch is not gonna.
Guys, just go this way. Now go.
You shit like that to Rick the puppy.
I say worse shit to Rick the Puppy. Johnny Kate +8. This is the location they went to the Franklin Institute on an episode.
Oh, I have to walk that.
And in this spot right here, Kate scolded her husband and her 8 children. Anyway, this here is a statue of Ben Franklin. What is Ben Franklin made out of? Keys. Why is he made out of keys? Because if you go right down the alley, Ben Franklin borrowed the key from the kite and key experiment down that alleyway from the locksmith, or not the carpenter at Independence Hall. His name was Locksmith. See right here, this was a plaque, and it had every single firefighter who died in the line of duty. And they melted that down, and they made that the spine of Ben Franklin, because you need the support of the Philadelphia Fire Department. Ben Franklin started fire insurance companies. He started local fire departments. Ben Franklin and firefighting kind of go hand in hand. If you look at this mural, and they have different generations of fire trucks. If you go down to 2nd Street, there is the firefighter museum, the firefighter history museum that you can go to.
Trolley has arrived. We got a little bit of extra tour information because we were waiting for the trolley part of it. But now we are on the trolley, and it's really cute because there's records on the side of this. If you know me, you know how much I love music and the record aesthetic. So I got excited seeing this decor inside. I also love this little sticker that was next to our seats too, so I had to show it off before we jump into the trolley tour.
Around by the chariot driver of the champions, Mark. Has anybody ever heard of the Philadelphia Eagles? Mark drove the Eagles during the Super Bowl parade. He drove Saquon Barkley. And today, he is driving us. Go Birds! By the way, I don't know if you guys heard the news. We signed LeBron James!
I'm not sure if it was a common occurrence or just our group, but we had so many YouTubers making their own vlogs as well. So if you want to see their videos of this same tour, I'll leave the info in the description.
But the bell inside that steeple is called the Centennial Bell. It's made of 4 cannons. 2 cannons from the Battle of Gettysburg, 2 cannons from the Battle of Saratoga. They melted down those 4 cannons, and they made that 13,000-pound bell that hangs in the steeple. So if you ever hear the bell at Independence Hall ring, you, my friend, are not hearing a bell. What you're hearing is American history.
This was a limited time event that the captain was doing through the Founding Footsteps Trolley Tour group, but the official website description stating, "This unique take on Philadelphia, led by the owner and founder of the company, will touch on Chinatown, the Reading Terminal Market, City Hall, the Love Sculpture, the Ben Franklin Parkway, Fairmount Park, West Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Museum of Art, the famous Rocky Stairs, and historic Old City."
Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to come to Love Park. We're going to take a picture.
That didn't end up happening because they were having a huge African festival that was happening at the same time.
People have taken this tour. Some people have come all the way from Tennessee, and they haven't seen that stuff. So just in case there was anybody, we would have gotten off. It looks like they got some type of festival happening. That's nice. On Friday nights, they have salsa night. They have to go out there. You can learn how to salsa. I love that stuff.
We're the obnoxious ones, if you can even hear us right now. We just drove by an Irish pub, and we just got the most excited.
Right now, we're the Ben
Irish pub!
Another
Irish pub!
Knocked down everything in the way to build this parkway. The mayor at that time,
Irish pub!
vetoed the bill.
So we missed out getting a group picture with the love sign, but later on TJ and I did end up walking through and did a quick selfie ourselves. I'll talk more about it later within the video, but this tour was a really cool way to get reacquainted with Philly again, especially since I haven't really explored it like I've done with Manhattan. And the Philly captain was so personable and had so many unique and interesting stories to share. He knows this city so well. This tour was a limited time offering for the summer, and I have to laugh that the day we ended up choosing was a bit unhinged. And things of course went a little wrong, which honestly is probably the most Philly experience that you can get.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be running up the Rocky steps where they filmed the movie Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 5, Rocky 6, Creed 2. We're all filmed here at the Philadelphia Museum of Arts. If you watch my channel, has anybody heard the Frank Stallone story? If you don't know, me and my mom and dad, during the filming of Rocky Balboa, we went to the Rocky steps. It was the last day of filming, and we watched Rocky run up the steps. Sylvester Stallone is a method actor, and in between takes, he was talking to us in the crowd. And my dad said to him, "Yo, Rock, can I get your autograph?" And Stallone said, "Well, I'm in character right now. I'm not doing that." And then Frank Stallone looked at my dad and said, "Why you gotta ruin a good thing?" And I looked at my dad and I said, "Ha, you were yelled at by Frank Stallone."
I feel like we're back in DC with tour-wise, where it's like off the trolley, on to the next location. Except instead of the Lincoln Memorial, we're at the Art Museum for the Rocky Steps.
And also clear skies.
Yeah, and no rain. That's true. TJ ran up. I'm not. I'm walking up.
I even skipped steps.
Now, this is really cool too because, personal anecdote, I've gotten to go to the art museum. It is an amazing art museum. I highly, highly, highly recommend going if you're able and you're around. There we go. Are we tourists now? We have the Rocky statue. It's a really nice view of the city. Yeah, I know the Rocky statue is great and all, but like I said, if you can go to the art museum in Philadelphia, it is amazing. It is huge. I got to go a couple years ago and I didn't get to see everything. So hopefully we'll make a return visit. You haven't been, but I've gotten to go.
Yep.
So, but we'll continue on with the tour. Oh my God, did you just say pull a Joe Biden running down the steps?
Are you recording?
Yeah, well now I am.
Well, no, Joe Biden falls up the steps.
It is Philly. We're gonna get a little political. All right, round two. Let's go. He's still running down from the steps, and the tour is going to leave without him, so. TJ! Come on! I'm not getting left behind. The tour's leaving without you.
I know, I see.
I was like, damn.
I was just like, where'd she go?
Because I had to go follow the tour.
Yeah.
Hey, take that, Rocky. I went up twice.
Oh my God. Obnoxious.
You guys having a good summer? Woo! You guys know the song of the summer. Watch the tramp car, please. Watch the tramp car, please. Come on, everybody. Watch the tramp car, please. Watch the tramp car, please. Move aside, hop and ride.
Oh my gosh.
Watch the tramp car, please. Now here's the part you never see. The guitar solo. It's 35 seconds long. Why is it so long? I don't know, but we have to sit here. It's just the riffs. Here we go. Watch the tramp car, please. Watch the tramp car, please. You haven't found a video of those two guys singing that song. I highly recommend it. It's so good. And they get so good. Go honk at us. We're doing a history tour. Over here is the Hard Rock Cafe. The Washington Redskins fans came in here and they took over this Hard Rock Cafe, thinking it was a monumental achievement, not knowing that only tourists go there. Go Birds always. Eagles! Go Birds!
New York, I'm so
Right
sorry.
here.
We're New York.
This is a Leadington market,
We
and
appreciate
between
Philly,
the
but we're New
spaces
York.
where they ran up the rocky steps, this song was playing.
Yeah.
And I felt like the lowest point of my life. I felt like the biggest traitor to my city.
It's been unintentional, but this was our second trolley tour of the summer, and because Philly is even older than DC, there was definitely some similarities with the architecture and history, especially since the two cities are somewhat close to each other.
We're going to be coming past Patty's Pub. It's the bar from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Patty's Pub.
Right there.
Oh my God.
It's not the actual bar from the TV show, but it's where they got the name from the bar. The guy who wrote the show drank there.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia is one of my favorite shows, and shameless plug, I did a video where I tried to cook a bunch of recipes from the official cookbook. So if you want to watch that, the link is in the description below. I'll also provide the links in the description for the other Philly videos I've done in the past, and our DC Trolley Tour if you want to see that.
1976, you would be at a block party with Frank Rizzo, Queen Elizabeth, and Prince Philip. How fun! This is the first bank in the United States. This is the building that was closed for 53 years, and it was reopened because of the popularity of the musical Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton worked right here. You see where all the chain link fences? That's Alexander Hamilton's, that's his old office.
Thanks, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Conversation that they were going to replace him with Harriet Tubman. And then Lin-Manuel Miranda releases the musical, and the musical is so popular that they stopped talking about taking Hamilton off the $10 bill, and the government puts in millions of dollars to reopen that bank. If that musical doesn't happen, that bank would probably be a storage shed for our national park rangers.
So we just wrapped up the tour. What were your thoughts?
I have really enjoyed it. He's very, very, very enthusiastic about Philly.
And that's the one thing I've been saying before, where it's like, obviously, I did a lot in Philly with field trips. This was always like in elementary school, we would come out for historical Philly, but as I got older, I really haven't done too much in here. I am much more preferred New York lifestyle, but this is why I'm here. This is why we're learning, because I know how close we are to Philly too. I appreciate my privilege, so it's nice to check everything out, see the living history.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't too much living history on site, but we still got a lot of information out of that.
Yeah, and field trips. It was Philly when younger, and then it was the Franklin Institute and stuff like that. I don't think
Yeah.
I've been anywhere else in Philly except for the area and the arts, the art place.
Yeah.
Of, the Art Institute of Philadelphia that I never got to go to.
Well, we're gonna come back to Franklin Institute another day, so that's gonna be something to look forward. Well, I'm gonna try to do a lot more at Philly. So if you have any suggestions, let us know, because I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, I'm not a tourist, but I am kind of a tourist because I'm not as familiar.
Help.
We stumbled upon another robot. These things are so weird, but it's a sleeping robot because that's the thing. It's a machine. It doesn't really sleep, but it's sleeping. Who would have thought? Also, it's so funny because on the tour, Philly Captain was going on saying he doesn't like boba tea at all.
I don't like balls in my tea. Correct. I don't like balls anywhere except on the basketball court because I love basketball. They call me Mr. Sixer.
He doesn't like the tapioca bowls. We got bubble tea.
Yep.
Cheers. Cheers to bubble tea. We also did do a quick stop into the Reading Terminal Market ourselves, and although so many of the food options looked delicious, there wasn't anything that I was craving to try in that moment, and since it was also Sunday, the other half of the market was closed. Still crowded with a bunch of people though. It's funny that this also seems to be a staple for us when we travel now, especially since this is somewhat similar to the markets that I've been to in Boston, DC, and Toronto. We do have to come back and try some of the specialties here for sure. You're actually getting your feet wet.
Huh?
Ooh. And I just got soaked from the back. Did I hit my back?
A little bit.
A little bit. It's a good thing it's a hot day. Yeah. Oh my god, we have a neighborhood. Guys, we have to go to the neighborhood. Happy Pride.
That was last month.
It never stops. Pride never stops. We love Pride. It is Pride all year round, just like it's Halloween all year round. Happy Pride. So we explored this area. We're here. And then we have gone, yeah, we were down here. And we did see Chinatown a little bit too. But there is so much to explore in Philly. I had no idea. Definitely need to do more with the arts. Always love a good theater. And then what else is around here? I do want to go to the neighborhood. I really do. Oh yeah, and so we'll be back to the Franklin Institute here.
Yep.
Yay! In the corner there, Eastern State Penitentiary. Fantastic. Now, I've only been to Eastern State Penitentiary during the Halloween nights, but that's a phenomenal Halloween event. I also highly recommend that. It is amazing, and I hope we get to go this year because it is one of my favorite Halloween events that they have.
When do you think it happens?
It's in September and October.
Okay.
For Halloween.
Well, I know it's Halloween.
I do love the music in the background, by the way. But it's like, okay, so they're having an African festival going on right now. That's why we didn't get to stop during the tour. Phenomenal, but like similarly to the African American Museum, I'm like, so much of the fashion is beautiful. So many like African printed dresses. Oh, I would love to wear it, but I feel like I'm not allowed to. Like, it's not for me. Well, because we don't know the culture. I don't want to take away from their culture because it's like very special.
It's just like the Scots with their kilt. They let the Irish use it because they're like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah,
just
but
represent
the
us.
Scottish wasn't as suppressed. It's
The
true.
Irish were.
The Irish were. Speaking of Irish, we're going to Irish pub.
Yes, we are.
You're gonna split the G.
I'm gonna try. Right?
Oh, I love the bare naked ladies in the background. All right, split the G to bare naked ladies.
Nope.
Nope, failed. So there's no one in the bathroom right now, so I can show this, but it's crazy because all the wood carvings, there's so many initials and everything within the doors. So I guess it's a popular spot for like nighttime, for nightlife, because it's crazy. You have it all in here. And then, as well as, not so much in here, but, and there's me. All right, we're gonna eat now. Obnoxiously recording food for a moment. We have cheesesteak egg rolls here. I have a BLT, classic, and then you got a Reuben.
I got a room.
So we'll eat and then right after.
Later.
Dinner is finished. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
I mean, it's a cute little standard Irish pub, Tiernanog we went to. That seems to be a trend now. We end up finding an Irish pub in every single city we go to, even our own neighborhood.
Yep.
Ow.
Okay.
Oh my God. Gotta love Philly. Holy shit, that was so loud.
I guess some kid pulled fire thing by their stairs.
You can still hear it, by the way.
Yeah. Now it's going all the way
Well,
down,
because
like,
it's underneath us.
Yeah. Look, the fire truck's over there.
Oh, wow. I felt like I'm going back to Eastern State Penitentiary right now, going into like a scary house, but like, that was the loudest I've ever heard it. Crazy. We made it back home. That's a wrap for a day at Philly. Thoughts?
Thoughts? I mean, I've been to Philly a lot of times, but that was a fun tour.
Yeah,
And
it was nice. I know I didn't talk about my experience with it, but it was a lot of fun. The great thing with Philly Captain is it's his personality. you're there for his personality, and he was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed our time with him, and like I really like, he seems very genuine and down to earth. Like he's just a really chill guy and stuff. So when it comes to like a history tour, we didn't really get too much traditional history.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of fun information and a lot of Eagles calls. And I am so sorry, Phillies fans.
They love their birds.
Yeah, I know they love their birds. We do not partake in that, but you know, we're the enemies.
I mean, well, no, I was gonna say.
We're not sports people.
No.
Yeah.
The only sport I follow is hockey, so it's like I do like the Flyers, but I also follow the Rangers because of my sister.
That's the great thing about being in Jersey. Like I love being between New York and Philly. There's great things about both, although I know that Philly would argue that they are the best. And I have cousins who are from Philly, so I have a rivalry with them anyways, that they are all Philly and we're more New York. But that's why, like I said, we are learning, we're trying to appreciate Philly, especially because it's so close to us. So again, you can stay tuned because we will be returning to Philly really soon and doing more of the Franklin Institute and who knows what else. But it was nice to still have the day and to explore again, get reacquainted with the city, because we did some of that stuff when we were kids. But of course on a field trip, you don't really know where you're going. You go on a bus and the bus takes you wherever.
Yep.
But of course, like old Philly is so close together. So it was nice to see that makes sense. That like the Mint was next to, you know, the graveyard of Ben Franklin and Betsy Ross House. But like, I don't know how it is to be inside the places because it's been a long time. But I would like to go back and like do our own actual history tour and like revisit the Liberty Bell, revisit Betsy Ross, and do like kind of a Americana Day officially.
Yeah.
It was a cool experience, and we still had our traditional Irish pub findings.
Because wherever you go around the
Oh my
world, you find an Irish pub.
All right, we're signing off tonight. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.